You're welcome back. This is still TV3Newday. It's time for us to have a conversation. If you're a member of the Executive Women's Network, you're hoping to get to that point where you will be roped in as a member because, of course, you have leadership skills and you hope to do a lot more for society, then this conversation is for you because they're celebrating their 5th anniversary and they have activities lined up for the 14th and the 15th of this month. So they're here to tell us all about it. I have in the studios Venus Terrier. She's a director of business for Now Available Africa. Good morning, Venus.
Good morning. Very well, thank you. Oh, it's nice to be here.
All right. Also, Joyce Ejari is the regional consultant for Scholastic Incorporated. Good morning to you as well.
Good morning.
And thank you for joining us. So first of all, for people who may not have heard much about the Executive Women's Network, I want us to do a bit of background of what exactly it is.
Okay, so EWN, which is the Executive Women's Network, is a body of senior women and leaders and entrepreneurs based in Ghana and around the world. There's about 170 strong members, and they come together to network, to inspire, to empower and motivate each other in our space.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've been in this group for what, the whole 5 years?
No. I've been a member of EWN for the past 2 years.
I see.
And it's been a really wonderful, fruitful experience. I'm a director of Now Available Africa.
Yeah.
And I joined just to meet more women, senior level women within the business space as a means of connecting and building the rapport and reputation of our business, and it's really worked. Yes,
I can imagine. Joyce, how about you? How long have you been a member of EWN?
Since 2017, I started with a conference, attending a conference, and that was it.
And that was it?
Yes.
What compelled you to want to be part of it?
So I do consulting in education, and I'd worked with a customer, a client of mine, and she was a member of EWN. And I turned on the radio, and I think it was Joy FM one morning, and there she was talking about this upcoming conference, and it sounded so exciting, and the excitement has not stopped.
I can imagine.
Yes.
Congratulations on 5 years, by the way.
Thank you.
How have you marked it so far this year?
There's been like a series of celebrations just to mark like the 5 year, which is really big in terms of the story of EWN. So we did a campaign which was called Be Bold and We See You, which like the whole motivation behind that was to share, like for the women who were in EWN to be seen. So everybody was spotlighted in a way on social media so that they could share like what they do.
Every member of EWN?
Yes, well, as many as wanted to be a part of it, because you know, with women, what happens sometimes is you're doing so much, you're achieving a whole lot, and yet you don't look on, you know, how far you've come.
True.
You kind of forget, and you're looking at the things that you've done that haven't gone right. So we thought it would be a great opportunity for women to begin to look at themselves and, you know, pat themselves on the back to say, hey, we've made positive impacts in so many areas and in our individual spaces and within the companies that we work and in our families and so on and so forth. So each individual that wanted to do this had the opportunity to show it.
What was the feedback like?
Yes.
It was phenomenal.
It was awesome.
I think
that
one of the things that it really did was we found that there were some participants of the network who, you know, they're doing fantastic things in their own space, but
nobody knew.
Nobody knew. But also we didn't all know what we all do. All right. So the Be Bold, We See You campaign allowed you to put faces to names that you saw on the platform, but also see who the people are and what they do. And then once you have a visual reference, it's very easy for you to connect. So if within the network, one of the beautiful things is that you have access to everybody there. And by having like visual cards, if you found that you were in need or needed a connection somewhere, you could just pick up the phone and at the mention of EWN, most, you know, you have an open ear to anyone who's a member. So
there was also for collaboration, because once you get to know what people are about, you can collaborate better, and you can seek better support.
Yeah.
Amongst our members, we have, we have 2 categories of membership: full membership and associate membership. Full members are the C-suite ladies, the senior managers and executives, and our associates are the younger ones who are climbing their career ladders.
I see.
And obviously, we kind of draw support from each other.
So younger ones like myself could also be part of EWN?
Yes, you can join.
Oh,
you fill the form, and then we look and see,
Maybe I should start considering it. But let's finish with the 5-year anniversary.
Would love to have you anyway.
Well, you never know. But it wasn't just the Be Bold campaign that you ran during the 5th year anniversary. What other activities were you engaged in?
Oh boy, there was so many other things.
Yeah.
We had some webinars and series about what's happening in the space of business.
Okay.
One particular one that I would like to mention is one that was titled "Creating Impact in Your Space," and this was ably led by Dr. Isa Kachira, who is the Rwandan High Commissioner to Ghana. I was, in on that webinar, and it was fantastic.
I can imagine.
Yeah, she was talking about how you can drill down and connect with people as a way of, becoming a leader.
We did some fun things, so it wasn't all
so it wasn't
serious.
just business.
No, it wasn't all.
Good.
So we did like a fitness jam, Afrobeats
Okay.
fitness jam.
Yes.
And it was one, because of all that's happened, with COVID, it was one of the first times where the network of ladies were able to get together in a physical sense and have some fun.
Yeah.
And then we did a donation drive because we do fundraise and see what causes we'd like to support. And this year there was support for the Pantang hospital. So funds were raised and donated. Not just funds, but physical things that would help the hospital were donated there. So that's some of the activities that.
And we don't do this alone. We usually have partners with us. So Newmont Ghana joined us in that effort. So the Phyto-Rika, they provided some drugs. We'd like to connect with our immediate community. It's important to make an impact. It creates that ripple effect. You give, and then other people to see, and they also carry on giving to others.
There's a major conference that's coming up to mark the 5th anniversary. You want to tell me more about it? I don't know if Venus will take it.
So the 5th anniversary is a very special year. The EWN conference happens every year, but this year, being the 5th, it's a very, very special one. It's going to happen on the 14th and 15th of October, so this month. It's coming up very soon. And it will happen over 2 days. There are, on the first day, there's an opportunity to attend a physical. So it's a hybrid event.
Yes, because of COVID.
Exactly. So the first day will be a hybrid of physical, but mostly physical and virtual. And then the second day will be mostly virtual, with the physical limited to about 70 participants. We have, so if we look at the first day, it's going to be a combination of panel discussions and master classes led by our both senior and industry leaders here, but international names, and we'll go through some of the few. The conference is possible because we've partnered with industry as well. So Zenith Bank are the gold sponsor, as well as Absa Bank being another sponsor. And then there's
some other sponsors.
We'll share.
I will list them.
You'll share them as we move along.
As we move along.
So maybe we can bring that in. But you were talking
some highlights.
About some names.
Some highlights. Yes. Our keynote speaker, our special guest, would be Ibukun Awasika, who's a founder and CEO of the Chair Center Group in Nigeria. She's been board chair for First Bank in Nigeria in the past. We're very excited to have her. I mean, she's out there, a lot. If you go to YouTube, you will find a lot of motivational pieces that she shared with the world. And we have 2 co-chairs, 2 amazing people. The first person is Mr. Jude Kofi Bakna, who is the CEO of J. Kofi Bakna and Associates. We'd like to mention here that even though we're women, we would like to receive support from men, as well. So, he's there to share from his perspective how we can become bigger and better and, you know, be able to support each other. And then we also have, should I call her the quiz mistress of Ghana, Professor Elsie Kaufman. Her actual position is senior lecturer at the Department of Biomedical Engineering. So she's, you know, the other co-chair. And, you know, we're just looking forward to what they're going to be bringing to the table so that we can continue to be the best we can be.
I am looking forward to it as well. But you're saying that it's going to be hybrid.
Yes.
And so, first of all, what are the details, and do I have to pay to be a part of this conference?
You do have to pay, yes. We have different levels of, you know, payment. If you're a member of EWN, you would pay a reduced amount of 350 Ghana cedis. But if you're not a member, it's 500 Ghana cedis.
And if I pay 500, do I get access to the hall? Do I get to attend, or would it still be virtual?
Then you would decide, you know, how you might want to come. Yes.
Oh, you decide whether you want it virtually or in person.
But there's limited spaces for in person. So our recommendation is, if you want to come, you know, you sign up quickly. It's at Kempinski Hotel. Yeah, and we know they're going to make us very comfortable and, you know, make it all worth every bit of it. So
sign up early, because if I share like my first year, when I found out, this is before I joined, so I wanted to attend the conference, and I found out about it, and I'm in Anorin, and I think it was like 2 days before I was searching for a ticket and they'd sold out. And that was in, you know, in normal circumstances when we didn't have like COVID to think about. So really, if a consideration, if you know, you want to attend and experience what there is to experience, do get your ticket early.
Definitely.
What time does it start? We always add fun. We always add some fun.
I'm looking forward to that. So are there going to be like performances?
Well, we're going to have a little bit of Uncle Ebo White, yes, just to add some spice to the whole experience.
What time does it start, by the way?
It starts on the first day, it's 8:30
a.m.
Yes, a.m. So like with to allow enough time for people to come in and settle down. And then it will kick off with like the sessions of panel discussions. And there are a number, there's like 4 main ones which focus on really key areas where we find that not just women but people who are in business would have to navigate, but they're especially important for women to explore and see how you'd navigate the space when you reach there. So the first like panel discussion will be looking at having a seat, what it's like to have a seat at the table, and the making decisions at the table. And it really explores like the boardroom dynamics and the chair space, where especially as females, there are less of us there.
Yes, it can be quite intimidating, isn't it? Because you walk into a room and it's all, you know, it's not your gender at all. Yes.
And even worse, we're told, when first of all you're female, and then you're also black, and the only black in the room. I hear that it's even
in our environment
more difficult.
In our environment, I think if we bring it into the context of Africa, that narrative is slightly different, and which is a nice thing actually. We don't have, we have one less battle like to fight.
Exactly.
But that being said, when you inevitably are climbing that ladder, it's often that you will find yourself at some point being maybe the only female in senior management role, or on the board, or as a chair. And knowing how to navigate that space, carry yourself, be able to not lose your femininity, but also add value to the place, is something that, you know,
can be difficult.
And so you don't want everybody to see you as a woman. They need to see you as a person who is performing a task and is good at it.
Exactly. Well, finally, before we go, your final words, and then you can also drop the sponsors, because we touched on that earlier and we said we were going to touch on it. So final words to everybody, especially for those who are looking forward to attending the conference, who might want to be members of EWN. What do you say to them?
There is so much to gain. It's a collaboration, so come, join us. You will learn a whole lot to add to what you already know. And we're nice and ready for you. There's so many other things that we were not able to talk about because of time. So our recommendation is to go to our website and learn about all the programs that are going to play out. The panel discussions for day 2 we weren't able to mention here as well. So we're looking forward to having you. It's worth every bit of it. I've experienced it, so come along. Just come and be with us, with the women.
Absolutely.
Going to high places.
I just want to mention like the website where you can get like the information. So if on the social medias, you can go to search for Executive Women's Network.
Yeah.
It comes up as EWN Tree, so TREE.
Okay.
And that's also the reference for the website. So www.ewn-tree. And you'll find all the information about the conference there. So yes, do seek it out.
Definitely.
And make your inquiries. We have like a lovely team who are facilitating the booking of the conference too.
Any numbers to call, by the way, in case they're not able to reach social
we
media?
We can get you some numbers.
We're talking about Executive Women's Network's 5th anniversary, and they're marking it with a 2-day conference on the 14th and the 15th of this month. And so I hope that you become a member. I hope that you get to attend, especially when it comes to making decisions. How do you, announce your presence in the room without being too loud?
Yeah, and also another tip is if you do join now and you're a member, then of course you pay a lesser amount. You pay 350 Ghana cedis instead of 500. So the telephone number is a mobile number. If you're not in Ghana, you would need the +233, which is our country code, and the number is 245-00-1996. 245-00-1996. And just like Vina said, the website is www.ewntree.com. And the email address ewn@ewntree.com.
Well, all the best to all of you, all the members of EWN, and happy 5th anniversary. I've been speaking to Venus Teria. She's the Director of Business at Now Available Africa, and Joyce Ejari is a Regional Consultant for Scholastic Incorporated. Thank you, ladies, for joining me. And quickly, a few birthday shout-outs before we move on. And the first one, it's going out to, so it says, kindly wish Margaret Minta happy birthday. She's selfless and very much appreciated. God bless her. This is from Della Michelle. And also Lily Mockley says it's her heartbeat's birthday. Mr. Gideon Daniel Mockley, you've been the best thing that happened to me. Thank you so much for your love and all the support. May today be the beginning of all the blessings that heaven has in store for you. From your beautiful wife, Lily. I love you, Gideon, from now to the end of the world. Hey, Lily, and beyond. Happy birthday, my king. Thank you so much, ladies, for speaking to me this morning. And we're talking about entrepreneurship. We're told that as at the moment, Africa has the highest number of young entrepreneurs across the world. And in fact, we have more females who are venturing into their own businesses in Africa as against the other females across the world. And so the difficult thing is how to stay in business. And that's what we'll be having a conversation over when we're joined by a business coach and also by some young entrepreneurs. This is TV3 New Day. We'll be right back.
Happy 24th anniversary, TV3. Thank you for all the support you've been showing me and other artists. God bless you. Silly.
Hey, what's up, people? It's your boy KRY, my cream. It's your boy Cream right now. And I just want to wish TV3 and all the wonderful workers a happy 24th anniversary. Charlie, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your service. And let's party, because the party is day house. And let party be. See, we want to